Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We're racing on the Catalonia today in the WRX. Lots of corners in this one, lots of fast corners, lots of slow corners as well, that if you don't get right, you do get punished immediately, and people are very aggressive in this race. I find people are not scared to push you out of the way. Anyways, coming into this first turn, it's very hard to get this right, and it's very easy to get a penalty, and oh my god, so many penalties in this race. It's unbelievable, like, and every time you get a penalty you just get so frustrated, and because there's so many corners in this one, you just can make so many mistakes, like, and that's why you get so many penalties. Onto the long straight before the slowest corner of this race, and your braking marker will be this traffic light thing. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that's exactly when you want to mash that brake and coming into second gear slowly around this corner. You don't want to overshoot it, and so yeah, we get through there quite clean. Mr. Alex has increased the gap to 1.2 seconds. So he is a very fast driver, and not that I am. So but yeah, we have gone through there a bit quicker than he has, and we have bridged this gap to 0.6 seconds, and we decide to jump into the pit lane with Mr. Alex, and we mash down that throttle in order to bridge the gap between ourselves and him, so that we can come out of the pits hopefully within the same time. Unfortunately, this pit lane is stupid long. I'm not sure why, so let's skip to the end of the... Okay, coming out the pit lane behind Mr. Alex, JTB, and second and third have just gone past us. There is a car behind, so I need to be a bit cautious. Mr. Alex here takes a bit of a weird line, and he sort of had to compensate for that by braking hard in the middle of the track, and he hasn't really got the rotation to come closer into the apex like I had done. I sort of nudged him there, but it's alright. He didn't come off the he didn't come off the track or anything like that, so all is well. I sort of look behind here, and the car behind has a penalty, so I'm sort of expecting him to lunge in, which he does exactly that. I sort of decide against fighting him, and when someone has a penalty, you're sort of expecting them to be a bit desperate in the corners, like him, so I sort of decide to nudge him along. We are going to phase through him when he does serve his penalty, so it's sort of okay. Speaking of desperacy and penalties, I sort of noticed that these two are going to have a nice little fight, so I try to go up the inside, and I land myself with a whole 1 second penalty on that curb. Pretty unfortunate that was. What we'll do is we'll have a look at the replay. As you can see here, you have to keep two wheels on the track, I guess, and I wasn't able to do that, so yeah, landing myself with a 1 second penalty, 1 minute penalty. Can you imagine? But yeah, I do apologize for my voice. I've got the COVID. Coronavirus! Coming up to these last couple corners, can I just say, AMG 1985 makes a beautiful move down these last two corners. I see him behind, I know he's going in for that move, and I give him a bit of space, and wow, I thought he was going to get a penalty button, but he just didn't. He just didn't, and he created this humongous gap between myself and him. Almost kicking me out of slipstream as well. Like, beautiful move by him. Skipping over to the next lap, he's increased that gap to 1.7 seconds, and I just sort of panic. I'm trying to sort of speed up, catch up to him, and I've landed myself with a 1 second penalty. Skipping a further lap into the 9th lap, and the gap has grown more, and I'm just panicking, and I'm just getting more penalties because I'm getting penalties, which is leading me to getting even more penalties. It's a common theme in this track. Okay, I just wanted to show Deacon's point of view here. He's completely bottling on the last lap on this hairpin that I mentioned earlier. This hairpin is very deceiving. It seems like you can go a lot faster than you can. As you can see right here, I'm going through it in second gear, because that's the gear that I'm going through it, and we're going to fade straight through him, and we're going to finish in 5th. But then finishing fourth because Uschi is going to get a huge penalty. Coming into the next race, we are starting in 6th place. I want you to have a look at, or keep an eye on Sarkis, the French Lamborghini behind me. The two guys in front, the Spanish and the British guy, are going to have a bit of a fight here, and I'm going to try to take advantage of that by going up the inside of this left-hander and then try going up the outside of this long right-hander, but I can't quite make it happen. If you keep an eye on Sarkis on the radar, as you can see here, it goes for a beautiful move, kind of pushes the WRX into me, but it's not too bad, it's not that deep. I wasn't that upset by that move, so yeah, just beautiful move by him. There's another Lamborghini, very ambitious, going up the outside here. The Lamborghini is very hard to control, so yeah, props to the guys who are using Lamborghinis on this race. But yeah, the Lamborghini here, very ambitious again, sort of losing control here, pushing the British WRX wide and losing control completely, so yeah, a bit unfortunate for him. Okay, skipping ahead to the end of this lap, and we sort of keep up with the WRX and we try to mirror his movements. Unfortunately, we see that he's got the penalty, and immediately we knew that we too were going to get the penalty. Skipping ahead once again to the end of this lap, luckily we don't lose any positions, and this time we are not going to mirror the WRX because he's going to go completely unprovoked, very wide there, and we're going to get a beautiful overtake. Okay, we're going to skip ahead to the end of the straight where the Grey Wolf has lost his patience. He was not happy with the overtake and he's going to go for a lunge here. I see it coming on the radar, so I'm sort of going to play ball. It's okay. Let him pass. He's going to have a penalty, so I don't want anything to slow me down. I'm probably going to face, or I am going to face through him when he serves his penalty. The guys behind are really fast, and they're catching up, and partly because of this guy in front, he's kind of slowing me down, but it's okay, we're going to play ball. This Lamborghini behind is going to go for a lunge right here. We're sort of going to try to leave him some space, but he's still going to push us out of the way. But that's okay, because there's one thing about this game, is that you will get karma, and if you don't believe in karma, best believe there is such thing as GT Sport karma. And if you play this game, you know it exists because the GT Sport gods are watching. Okay, the Grey Wolf here is going to serve his penalty, and me and Kirst are going to go straight ahead. I'm going to sort of go for a lunge for myself. I don't really go for these very often, as you can see, because I didn't really get it done very well there. Anyways, we're going to stick in behind him. It's only the 3rd lap, so we have plenty of time. We're sort of just going to try and pressure him into making a mistake here, and he does right there. He's sort of gone a bit wide there, and we take full advantage of that. I believe he landed himself a penalty, or maybe not. Maybe not actually. But yeah, here we are coming into. Oh, okay, we're gonna skip ahead. Never mind. Cast here is gonna go for a bit of a lunge. I'm gonna play ball. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm not gonna push into him like these guys have been doing to me, or the whole bloody race. As you can see right there, I sort of tried to go up the inside, but he's not having much of it. And I'm landing myself a 1 second penalty from the first corner there. The first 3 guys, well, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th have gone into the pit lane, and I've decided, you know what, these guys are just slowing me down. So I've sort of gone by myself for the last 3 laps. So we're now on the 9th lap. Sarkis is right behind me. He's going to go up the inside here, and the Lamborghini just has a lot of speed. As you can see right there, and I just can't keep up with these guys, these 2 Lamborghinis, even though they're not as good on the turns. And we're trying to pressure this guy into making a mistake, which he does right there. He's landed himself a 0.5 second penalty right there. Again to the end of the straight, and Kirst Boom has caught up behind us, Luckily, he doesn't go for a bit of a lunge here, like he usually would. Sarkis right there, almost losing control. Cursed Boom is going to go up the inside here. Beautiful little move. As I said, the Lamborghini just has so much speed, so I've just been losing positions on this long right-hander every single lap. We tried to go out the outside here, but it's not going to work because Cursed Boom is sort of going to push us. I thought I left him enough space, but yeah, so coming up to this, okay, we get pushed in the back there, and then we get pushed completely wide. Cursed Boom is having none of it on the final lap. Sarkis is going to serve his penalty right there. And we went in for a lunge in the last, I don't know which lap it was, but we tried going out the outside here, but it's not going to work. We're going to get pushed a bit wide by Sarkis. And here I realized these two are fighting, so I sort of pushed him a bit myself. It wasn't too bad, it was just a bit of a push. Nothing compared to what these guys have been doing to me. Okay, let's have a look at the replay here. As you can see, both Lambos are going to go a bit wide. I'm going to go up the inside, very minimal contact. As you can see here, Cast is having none of it. He's going to push Sarkis out of the way. But then he's going to sort of give him some space around this corner, and Sarkis is not going to do the same. Unfortunately, he's kind of got himself pushed wide there. And yeah, Cast is going to finish in 4th, and Sarkis is going to finish in 5th. And that's going to leave myself finishing in 3rd podium, and I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.